Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube. It's Alexander speaking, your host, and on your screen you see the new Explorer, now in a new size, 36 millimeters. The 39 millimeters gone. So this size that Rolex offered before is now no longer available, and there will be a fade out of the 39 millimeter version.
Subscribe and hit the bell to get our latest notifications. Fasten your seatbelt for something new. We offer you the chance to win a priceless experience. New subscribers with an activated notification can win a watch manufacturer trip to Switzerland. Together with our partner von Tobel, we give away 10 all-inclusive trips worth a total of 50,000 Swiss francs. More details on WatchAdvisor.com. Furthermore, register there to double your chances to win. See you soon in Switzerland.
I do have here the Explorer in gold, in the middle links, Oystersteel and yellow Rolesor. It's the first time that Rolex does an Explorer with a combination in steel and gold. Of course, the bezel, the same, applies to the bezel. You can see it here. It's a little bit difficult with the light, but you see there is steel. Now you see it here, steel and gold. So thickness, 12 millimeters, and a lug-to-lug distance, so the length of the watch, if you want, from one end of the lug to the other end of the lug is 42 millimeter. So once again, to everyone yet, so the 39 millimeter Explorer is history. So if you have one, keep it. This is now a watch that is entitled to go from one generation to the next generation, because it is a watch that does no longer exist, and everybody should be proud to have one if you have one. So the new size is 36 millimeter, and it's not only a steel gold version. Now you see that. You see, I got the good angle. The inner links are and steel, the contrast, you can clearly see it. Of course, the contrast continues here. You can see it with the security with the Rolex crown. Easy link, of course, adjustable 5 millimeters. There's also an entire Oystersteel version, so this watch does also exist in steel only, but is not shown to the media for the moment, will be shown only later. So for the moment I can only present you the steel gold version. What is inside is the Calibre 3230. That's new for this reference, with parachrome hairspring, the chronology escapement, -2 + 2 seconds, of course, is entitled to be called a superlative chronometer. What is a superlative chronometer? The movement goes to COSC to be officially certified, but you know all COSC is -4 + 6 seconds, and Rolex, of course, delivers much better than this, -2 + 2. That's an incredible precision, and the entire watch, when completely ready, assembled, is tested in an in-house test that is a pretty tough test concerning everything that should be tested before a watch is sold and gets on your wrist. So here I open up, you see the security, and then you open up. You have here the folding clasp. And you do have these 5 millimeters. You open in the clasp, and you can, I will show it from this side. You have this 5 millimeters. You can play with the length. Easy link, it's called 5 millimeters. If you need to do some adjustments, you can do this. Click it in, closes. And what is cool and what is really unique, this completely haptical response you get from a Rolex watch. You close it, there's a click. And you feel it, there's a haptical and a acoustical response, and the same happens when you close that security. Listen, there's a click, and it's an haptical and an acoustical response you get, and a wrist shot will also follow. That's the 36 millimeter. on the wrist, and you see the bracelet is a little bit too long, leaves some space for adjustments, but you can clearly see now the folding clasp, how it looks like. And when we turn back to the dial, you see it's the combination of Oystersteel and gold, the first time that an Explorer has been done in that combination. Lacquered dials are new, new Chromalight on the dial, so it's really, it's a good size, I would say, for ladies, and very small wrists. And but the watch, the 36mm, in fact replaces the 39mm. It's no longer been done. It's also a steel version available, I said it before, but 36 replaces 39mm.
Are you interested in the Swiss watch industry? Check out Fontobo's latest Swiss watch industry outlook on fontobo.com/watches.
The price. 10,300 Swiss franc, including the Swiss VAT. That's the price for the steel gold version. I can't tell you the price for the entire Oystersteel version. I will deliver this price as soon as I have it in another video, or in the comment section, or in our community section, so you will have this information coming later. Thank you for watching this video about the new Explorer 1. Now we welcome the 36mm version, and your comments are welcome, your questions are welcome, and thanks for watching as always. And stay tuned, there's lots of stuff coming here on WatchAdvisor on YouTube.
Hey, have you packed your luggage? If not, do so. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. You will get the chance to win your exclusive trip to Switzerland.